Alright, so after the pan video, we have the INT Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Blue Future Saga Vegeta here. I'm very excited to bring him into the special battle. We're only doing, after this one, 2 more runs. We'll probably do Daima and maybe like Goku Family or something. But we were doing our Daima run, and hopefully that'll be all for the special battle videos. And we will come back when EZAs come out. And Festival is next, which is going to take me a while. So I just wanted to get these out of the way. But onto this Vegeta. I, again, don't have the link level 10 yet. I'm working on that all day, basically. Just trying not to waste too much stamina. Or I'm running low on meat, surprisingly, so I really don't want to use my stones for stamina. So we're doing as many runs as we can. We have a dodge. His potential system is pretty much all dodge, and then I gave him additional with the equips because if we come over here, he gets attack and defense by 50% for 3 turns per super. So I gave him some additional with the equips to hopefully get more use out of this. So he's got 40% damage reduction base. He gives support. Realm of Gods category allies keep +2 attack and defense 50%, plus an additional 20% for characters who are superclass. That is not going to be hard to get at all. Most of Realm of Gods, most is superclass. There are definitely extreme class options, especially the STR Rose and Samasu, but the super class options are way better right now in the game for the most part, and you're probably always, if you're running this guy on the team, most likely you're going to have a whole super class team anyway. So this we're not going to be able to see in this video because we're running him in special battle, but honestly a lot of events don't allow you to attack or defensive debuff them. So this is kind of useless in a lot of fights. However, it can come in handy, I guess, in specific scenarios and specific fights. So he does have this, which not the biggest fan of, but that's okay. When he gets 12 ki for 1 time, he gets an additional 20% damage reduction, so he's already at 60 here. When there's another Realm of Gods category ally attacking in the turn, he gets an additional super defense, and he also gets this. Now this and something in his next part of his passive is what makes this guy absolutely elite. I mean, don't get me wrong, it really is. This buff here, this support he's giving is what really, you know, makes him go further and beyond. But this chance to dodge, and when we get to here, when all allies attacking in the same turn are super class, like I said, you're gonna have that up almost all of the time when you run him. Or when there is an extreme class enemy. He also gets, outside of all this, he gets these right here. So he launches an additional super attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when attacking as the first or second attacker in the turn. And then he gets attack and defense plus 300% when attacking as the third attacker in the turn. So the reason why I think that this really pushes him over is because not only does he have the dodge here, he gets this additional super that's a part of his kit as the first or second attacker in the turn, which again stacks this. And then this added on to everything with the 50% buffs from the super is... his stats are just going to be so high after he supers. And I also think that this is why he's so good, is because you can pretty much run him in any slot. I mean, you're not really going to run him in slot 1, only if it's the very first rotation with the 20% damage reduction on top of the 30, giving him 50%. I mean, not the 30, the 40 here, and giving him 60%. The first rotation, that's pretty much it. Like, if you have no one else to go in slot 1, you'll run him just because he has this up. After this goes away, you're not running him in slot 1. But being able to, you know, switch between slot 2 and slot 3, I think is really, really good. Because the next rotation you get him on, you give him this, you put him in slot 2, so he gets the extra supers, and after that, you can pretty much just float him off. Put him in slot 3, and just let his stats purely buff him. So we're going to go into the special battle with this team here. Just a regular Realm of Gods team, nothing special. We're just going to try and get him his links with the blue Vegeta from the STR tag unit. This blue Vegeta that has the limited time buffs, and we're also going to pull this Vegeta out, which I hope he doesn't steal the show, which he most likely do. He does every time, but hopefully we will let the INT one shine a little bit, and we just use these guys for linking partners. Alright, so here we have him on the second rotation here. So this is a scenario where we could run him in slot 1. I'm not going to. We're going to leave him in slot 2, but this is a scenario where, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could put him in slot 1. We just want to make sure we give the blues enough orbs here. I mean, the gods, sorry. There's a lot of blues on this team. Yeah, that works. So, like I said in the last video, you do this event, you have to go after Goku. Vegeta, you attack him, he will kill you. And, I mean, the STR blues here are still so good with their dodge and damage reduction and everything else that they're doing. Once I'm able to pull the STR blue Vegeta, the tag from this unit off, he will link very, very, very well with the INT one. Okay, 26 million, not bad. And it's only going to go up because he raises attack and defense for 3 turns. So there you go, 29. And he doesn't have a ton of links activated here, so I should have checked. I should have checked how many he had. 31 million. And I'm guessing that additional was from the passive. And this is hidden potential, I'm pretty sure. So 33. So what was that? That was 3 or 4? I think it was 4 supers. 4 supers to get to 33 million and a dodge. His defense is pretty high at that point. We'll make sure we'll check it when he comes back around on rotation. The gods should be fine here. I'll leave this in until the end of the turn, and then we'll cut and come back on the next rotation he's on. We just have to make sure the gods survive here, which they should. This is their first turn, so they have the damage reduction. And I mean, we'll take the extra supers. We're not doing any damage to him, but we'll definitely take the stacks. Okay, he's finally started dodging. Okay, we get the 5th one. Nice. Okay, and this rotation is going to be very good for the Vegeta because he is going to have every single one of his links active. So he should be hitting pretty hard. It probably won't be the full extent of how hard he can hit, but this should be one of his like better rotations. And keep in mind, he's also buffing the other units on the rotation with 60% support. Or I think it's 70 actually. So he's giving 70%, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I should check that and make sure. But this should be a really good turn for him next to these units here. So yeah, he's giving 70% damage reduction, which is ridiculous. I mean, he's giving support, sorry. He's got 60% damage reduction and 70% support. Good attack stay here from STR. You can see the buffs are coming through. The support is definitely helping out here. We haven't supered that much with this unit, so. Okay, 38. All links active, second rotation, not bad. He's probably going to hit maybe 45, 41. This is 2 supers. Let's see how many he can do. It's either 3 or 4. No crits. Okay, 3, 43. One more, he'll probably be at 45 million. Okay, I don't think we got the hidden potential additional, but you know, that's still good. He would have been at like 45 million higher defense. We are definitely going to come back around with one rotation with him, and we will use the blues actives, and then that will probably be the last rotation in the fight. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so this is probably going to be one of his better rotations. He doesn't have as much defense, but we are going to use these actives here and get him next to both blue Vegetas, and he should probably hit insane. And he's also supporting this rotation, don't forget. So these guys are also going to hit stupidly hard. I just want to see if they link up. Okay, they're not exactly linked up. Alright, so we use the actives here. And just to make sure that we win here, I might use an item. I mean, like, it's not the biggest deal. I just don't... Oh no, I could put Vegeta in slot 1, huh? I can put Vegeta in slot 1. He won't take any damage. Okay, good. Meaning, blue Vegeta here. There's 3 Vegetas, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we put him in the middle slot. Again, one of the best active animations in the game. I think I like Gogeta's a little bit more, the AGL, but this animation is also right there. Damn, it's crazy how tanky that these units are in this event. So this is how we're going to run the rotation. See, we got the buffs from the active. So he's at 780k defense. Keep in mind, he does have the damage reduction, as well as dodge. So this is how we're going to run this team. Just like this. Okay. So Vegeta, 100% damage reduction to physical in slot 1, because it's his first turn being out, so he's going to take no damage, doesn't matter how much this is going to hit for, he is invincible here. And our Vegeta shouldn't, our INT one shouldn't get hit too hard. He should, 100 million there, really good. Keep in mind he's also getting buffed from both units on rotation. He shouldn't take too much even if he gets attacked, but we're really hoping he dodges just in case. I don't think the physical Vegeta kills here. I don't think this guy kills. You know, even if he supered 2 more times, he wouldn't kill. Alright, let's see. 42. Okay. He can definitely get a little higher if I had him link level 10 and maybe one more unit giving support, but this is about what he's going to be at. He is 79%, but just not linked level 10. So 47, he probably could get 50 million. So this is probably like his highest stat he can get to, unless I put him in the last slot. Wow, he almost hit another additional super there. Oh, he didn't dodge. We are probably dead. Probably, we are 100% dead, right? Yeah, wow, that Vegeta hits so hard. Well, I'm not going back in. We pretty much saw all we needed to see. We just couldn't get a win. I did want to use a Whis, but I thought we'd be okay. He didn't dodge, unfortunately, and he did get us killed, just to show you he's not the perfect unit. But he's very solid, also considering, like I said, he gives the support here, 70% here, and also the dodge in any slot. We just didn't get it. Pretty unfortunate. That kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, this guy's really solid. I think I like him more than Pan just because of his support. So yeah, next video will probably be Festival. I want to do a Daima run in this event, so we'll bring our Daima team here for the next run. Alright, well, thank you guys. That was fun. Peace out.